Laravel 13 is finally here, but this is not a typical Laravel release because in this upgrade, there is no massive breaking changes, no big structural shift like Laravel 11, but still some very important improvements that can impact your real-world applications. Hi everyone, this is Umesh Rana and welcome back to Programming Fields, where we focus on building real-world production-ready applications using modern technologies like Laravel and React. In this video, I will explain Laravel 13 in a very simple and practical way, so even if you are new to these features, you will clearly understand what is new, why it matters, and where you can use it. And if you are serious about becoming a better developer, make sure to subscribe to Programming Fields and hit the bell icon because this is just the beginning of our Laravel 13 deep dive series. And in this video, we will go step by step, starting from what Laravel 13 is, then moving into features, and finally understanding whether you should upgrade or not. And before we jump into the details, let's quickly look at what we are going to cover in this video. First, we will understand what Laravel 13 is and what type of release this is. Then we will look at the breaking changes. After that, we will go through all the important new features with examples. And finally, we will discuss whether you should upgrade your Laravel version or not. So make sure you watch till the end, especially if you are planning to upgrade your project. So we will start from what is Laravel 13. So Laravel 13 is not about big changes. It is about making Laravel better and more future ready. And you can think of it like improving what already works well. So if you are expecting a big rewrite, this is not that release. And this release primarily focuses on the performance improvements and future ready for AI and modern PHP development. Now we will talk about breaking change. So in Laravel 13, this does not support PHP 8.2, and as per the official documentation, Laravel 13 supports minimum version of PHP 8.3. So this is the only important breaking change. Laravel 13 requires PHP 8.3 because Laravel can now use modern PHP features which improve performance and code quality. So before upgrading, make sure your system supports PHP 8.3 version. Now we will talk about very first feature of Laravel 13, which is PHP Attributes. So the PHP Attributes is a modern PHP feature which provides a cleaner alternative to properties or configuration in classes. And in Laravel, we can use it in every classes like jobs, models, controllers, commands, notifications, etc. So we will see this syntax using examples. So here in the first example, we are applying rate limiting directly to a method inside controller. And this keeps everything clean, organized, and easy to read. Previously, we had to define this throttle in the routing, right? Now if we'll take a look to the second example, this is a model class. So here in previous versions of Laravel, we had to define the fillable property, hidden property, or even table name. We had to define it using this access specifier as protected, right? Now in Laravel 13, here in the model itself, we can define the fillable property, table name, and even we can typecast the fields using attributes itself. Now in the third example, we can apply this attribute in the validation as well. So instead of writing validation rules in arrays format, you can define them directly using attributes in this way. And if you are familiar with Livewire, then Livewire 3 was following the same approach. So the benefits of using attribute is this provides cleaner structure, easy to understand, and less boilerplate code. And these are examples to help you understand how attributes work conceptually in Laravel 13. But don't worry if this feels new, we will cover attributes in detail in a dedicated video with real projects. Now we will jump to the next feature, which is cache touch function. So let's understand this using this example. So let's say you stored user data in cache for 10 minutes. Normally, after expiry, you need to fetch data again from database in order to set into the cache. But with cache touch function, you can extend the cache time without fetching data again from the database. So why this is useful? Because this will reduce the database query. So now when the cache will expire, you don't need to fetch that data from the database again. Instead, you can extend the cache expiry time without fetching it from the database. Next, this will improve the performance and saves server resources. Alright. So if a user is active, you can keep extending cache instead of reloading data. Now we will jump to the next feature, which is AI integration. So Laravel 13 introduces official support for AI. Now you can build intelligent features like chatbots, smart search systems, recommendation engines, and this is optional. So Laravel is not forcing to use AI, but it is preparing for the future. And we will cover this in a detail in a separate video. Now next feature, we have Passkeys. So Passkeys allow users to log in without passwords. Instead, they use Face ID, fingerprint, and device authentication. And the benefits of using the Passkeys for the authentication is this provides better security and better user experience. And this is already being used in modern applications. In previous version of Laravel, that means in Laravel 12, we had to use a third-party library as WorkOS authentication for handling this Passkeys authentication, right? But in Laravel 13, this supports internally. So we will see that in the practical way. Now we will jump to the next feature. We have Reverb Driver. So earlier for WebSockets, you needed Redis. Now Laravel allows you to use database instead. So why this matters? Because this provides easier setup, lower cost, and good for small projects. Next, we will talk about the JSON API response. So Laravel improves JSON API responses. And this is very important for front-end because front-end gets consistent data from the backend using API response. And this will be easy to maintain. Especially, this is useful if you are working with React or mobile applications. Now we will talk about the improvements in Laravel 13. So in Laravel 13, this improved queue handling, faster performance, cleaner code base, and updated a few dependencies internally. So these improvements may not look big, but they are very important in real-world applications. They make your applications faster, more stable, and easier to maintain. Now we will talk about the deprecation in Laravel 13. So Laravel 13 does not remove many features. The only major change is dropping PHP 8.2 support. So upgrading is relatively safe. So in Laravel 13, we will have to use at least PHP 8.3. Now last but not least, we will discuss about should you upgrade from previous version to Laravel 13? So the answer is if you are starting a new project, go with Laravel 13, which is a latest version. But if your project is already stable, you can upgrade later. And if you are on PHP 8.2, you will have to upgrade PHP version first. So that's a complete and simple explanation of Laravel 13. In the next video, we will install Laravel 13 step by step and understand the project structure in detail. And in this series, we will also build real-world applications using Laravel 13. So if you don't want to miss that, make sure to subscribe to Programming Fields and hit the bell icon. And let me know in the comments, are you planning to upgrade to Laravel 13 or not? So once again, thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video.